In this episode of The Primer, we talk about a little known yet very important aspect of Gulab Singh's leadership, who stepped down as Maharaja in 1856 and handed over the reins of his kingdom of Jammu and Kashmir to his son Ranbir Singh.
Gulab Singh, an unusual transition of power in Jammu and Kashmir. In the spring of 1856, a remarkable event unfolded in the Dogra-ruled kingdom of Jammu and Kashmir. Maharaja Gulab Singh, the founder of the state and one of the most formidable figures of 19th century northern India, voluntarily abdicated the throne in favor of his son Ranbir Singh. It was an act of foresight rather than weakness, a deliberate choice to ensure continuity and stability in a state barely a decade old. By then, Gulab Singh was in his 60s. He had built a kingdom from disparate territories, Jammu, Kashmir, Ladakh, Baltistan and Gilgit, united through military conquest and diplomacy. But the task of ruling such a vast and varied region had been exhausting. More importantly, Gulab Singh had witnessed instability in neighbouring polities where successions were contested or delayed. Having served under the Sikh Empire, he had seen how transitions of power could bring down great realms. By transferring authority during his lifetime, he aimed to spare his own kingdom that uncertainty. On the 20th of February 1856, Ranbir Singh was formally installed as Maharaja of Jammu and Kashmir. The ceremony marked a smooth and uncontested transfer of sovereignty, endorsed by the British and accepted by the Dogra nobility. Gulab Singh, though formally retired, continued to exercise advisory control, especially in Kashmir, where he spent much of his remaining time. His relationship with Ranbir Singh was not one of rivalry but of tutelage, the founder guiding his successor through the delicate art of governing a frontier kingdom. The following year, 1857, proved a turning point for all of India. The great uprising against British rule broke out in the plains, and princely states across the subcontinent faced the question of loyalty or rebellion. In Jammu and Kashmir, the position was clear. The state under Ranbir Singh's nominal leadership, but with Gulab Singh's council still influential, maintained strict neutrality in favor of the British, refusing refuge to mutineers and later assisting the colonial forces with men and resources. For the Dogra rulers, this was not merely an act of submission, but a strategic calculation, preserving autonomy and ensuring recognition at a time when imperial favor could determine a state's survival. On the 30th of June 1857, while the rebellion raged far away, Gulab Singh died in Srinagar. His death passed quietly, almost symbolically closing a chapter in which personal ambition had given way to political prudence. He was cremated at Rambagh on the banks of the Jhelum, where his samadhi still stands, a modest monument to a man who shaped the very geography and political character of Jammu and Kashmir. By arranging his own succession, Gulab Singh had secured what so many rulers failed to achieve: a peaceful transfer of power and a stable future for his state. His decision ensured that the Dogra dynasty would continue unbroken, and that the political architecture he had built from the Himalayas to the plains would outlive him by generations.
Thanks for watching this episode of Primer on Jammu and Kashmir. Here is a quick note from the editors of the Dispatch. While dealing with historical events, we are conscious of the fact that history has no single view. In places like Jammu and Kashmir, this can be more complicated. While explaining the events of history through this primer, we are taking the best possible care to be objective and to offer context wherever views differ starkly. We welcome you to write to us and enrich the knowledge base on Jammu and Kashmir.